So welcome everyone to this amazing channel named Geeks for Geeks School. First of all, thank you very much all of you for joining me at this time in this tutorial. Thank you so very much, and thank you very much to all your love which you are showing to us, to our channel. Thank you to every kid out there who is liking and sharing all our videos on daily basis and making us popular day by day. Thank you to all the students who have taken our live courses that we are providing to you, and they are expanding their visualization. Thank you so very much for all your support and cooperation. Now before diving into the platform, I would first like to tell you about an amazing course which we have come up with. So this course is based on data structures and algorithm, right? And what is data structures and algorithm, and why do we require it? First of all, I would like to give a brief you about the same. So, a computer program is a collection of instructions with the help of which you can perform a specific task. For this, a computer program may need to store data, retrieve data, and perform computations on data. Right? A data structure is a named location, okay, that can be used to store and organize data. Now what is an algorithm? An algorithm is a collection of steps to solve a problem. Learning data structures and algorithms allows us to write efficient and optimized computer programs. So that's the reason data structures and algorithms are very much required today. They form the base, on which you can with which you can define efficient programming. Then this DSA tutorial will guide you to learn different types of data structures and algorithms and their implementation in languages like Python, C, C++, Java, etc. Now, what does this data structures and algorithm course consist of? That's what I would like to now tell you about. So we'll be giving you some live classes, right? And basically we have kept in mind the syllabi of 9 to 12th classes for while developing this whole course. So basically it is for 9 to 12 students, but if you also are interested in learning about data structures and algorithm, you are free to avail this course and take the classes. Okay, so this is the web page on which you can find all the information related to this amazing data structures and algorithm course. The short form is DSA. Now we are going to give you classes for 4 weeks, and each week will consist of 4 classes. So there will be 4 classes per week, so it makes 16 classes. Right, so in this course we'll be providing you 16 classes. Now what all things will be covered in the class? So we'll begin with introducing you to the data structures and algorithm. We'll we'll begin from the scratch, and then when you'll become confident in understanding the basics, when the basics will be clear to you, we'll gradually move towards the core concept of DSA. So basic concepts of data structures and algorithm will be explained to you, and there will be some live problem solving sessions also which will provide you so as to enhance your thinking skills, your problem solving skills. Definitely these live problem solving sessions you are going to enjoy a lot, right? And now if you want to find out the syllabus which will be covered in this whole course, so you can come down over here, and that's the button which when you will click, it will open for you a new tab to which we have attached a PDF file in which you'll find all the topics that will be covered in the online classes we'll provide you in this course. So that's the syllabus that will be covered in week 1. We have bifurcated the whole syllabus week wise. So in week 1 we'll be providing you 4 lectures, as I've already told you. So we'll start with learning the basic things first, like basics of arrays, basics of loops, and then we'll turn to some advanced concepts like linear search, binary search, Euclid algorithm, and in lecture 4 we'll provide you with some problems, right, that you will be required to solve live in front of us. Then in week 2 there will be again 4 lectures. So here some more advanced concepts will be discussed with you. So collision handling, how can you use bubble sorting, selection sorting, insertion sorting, different kind of sortings that are a part of DSA will be explained to you, and everything will be explained to you with a practical approach. Remember this thing. Okay. Just give me a short moment. I think I got disconnected from the internet. Okay, so it's loading right now. Let me see if I can connect to it again. Okay, I'm back. Let me check whether I am there live or not on YouTube. Just give me a very short moment, trying to check something on my app, whether I am there live on YouTube or not. Okay, so once we are done with covering these things, so we'll move to the week 3 now, in which again there will be some advanced concepts which will be covered, like concepts related to stack, queue, priority queue. Then we'll cover some more advanced concepts in week 4. So whatever is there in DSA, we'll tell you each and everything in just 4 weeks. So it is going to be a very helpful session for all of you, a very helpful course for all of you. And I would like each and every one of you who is interested in learning the concepts related to data structures and algorithm to please log in and register yourself for this course, because this course is going to give you a lot many things, right? So hope to see you in the classes, and Pawan Dikshit will be teaching you. He will be your mentor, he'll be your course instructor. He's an ACM ICPC 2019 Asia regionalist, and he has got a tremendous experience of this field, right? So he'll be sharing with you some very extravagant knowledge he has related to data structures and algorithm, and definitely it is going to benefit you a lot in every ways, whether you talk about in terms of career, or whether you talk about in terms of professionalism, or in terms of education. Definitely each and everything is going to benefit you a lot. You are going to take away many things from this course. Then if you want to contact us for any queries, you can dial this number, or you can drop us an email on this mail ID of ours, right? So let's now dive into the platform, and today we are going to learn to develop how to create a police siren in Tinkercad. So it is going to be a very interesting one, and definitely you all are going to like it a lot. Just give me a short moment. I am again facing some network issue. Let me try and reconnect it. So today we are going to talk about some some of the components which we haven't covered yet in any of the previous tutorials. So you are going to enjoy this one a lot, and definitely it will be a very helpful session for all of you who doesn't know about 556 component or 555 component, right? So let's access the Tinkercad platform first, and so the first thing we are going to do is we'll be designing this circuit, and today there will be no coding, because the circuit which I will be designing, it requires no coding. Okay, we can directly start the simulation and we will get the output. So I'm waiting for my dashboard to come. Yeah, so that's my dashboard. Let's now access that virtual environment on which we can design these circuits. Here I go. It's loading at present. It's taking a bit of time, but no problem, we'll wait. Okay, so that's the interface. Now before I begin, I would like to tell you that if you don't know about the basic things, please do check out the first tutorial which I shooted for this platform, in which I explained in a very brief how can you create your account on this platform. I explained all these tools which you are able to see on this interface in that lecture. And once the basics are clear to you, definitely you will be able to understand the advanced things that on which I covered in the rest of the 28 lecture. So this one is the 30th lecture which I am shooting for Tinkercad, right? And I will try to make it as interesting as possible. So the first thing we require is a battery, a 9-volt battery. Let me see if I can get it like this. Yeah, so that's the one I require. So I'm dragging it and dropping it over here, and I would like to rotate it so we can use this tool. Yeah, perfectly fine. Now I need a breadboard. Sorry. Perfect. So let's write breadboard, and I'll be using breadboard small. Yesterday in the yesterday's tutorial I used breadboard mini, if you remember, right? So if you want to know how to use breadboard mini, you can check out the tutorial which I shooted yesterday. Okay, let's now connect this 9-volt battery with this breadboard small. So we can simply click this drop down, and that's what the menu it will show us. Now here we can select this red color, and let's connect it to this positive terminal. Fine. And let's connect this black wire. Let's connect this negative terminal with the black wire to this negative terminal of the breadboard, right? So we have successfully connected this battery with this breadboard small. Now let's use this black wire, and I would now like to connect this part to this part, to this part, to this part, and this part to this part. Now how we'll do that? We can simply use this pin, and let's connect this pin to this pin. Then we can connect this pin with this pin, and then we can use this pin and simply we can connect it to this negative terminal. So that's how you can form a series circuit like this. Simply now you can change the wires color, and let's use the red wire for connecting this pin to this pin of breadboard small. And I would like to connect this pin with this pin, and I'm connecting this pin with this positive terminal. Sorry, I would like to connect this pin with the positive terminal like this. Okay, so it's looking perfectly fine right now. Now the next thing we have to do is we can use this black wire, and let's now, not the black wire, sorry, we have to now bring that 556 component. So 556 is basically a combination of two 555s. 555. Let me show you where can you find those components. I'm taking the name of. So when you'll come down over here, so you'll find all these integrated circuits. So we have this 555, we have this 556 over here, right? Just a second, let me check something. Yeah, everything is going fine. So 2555 makes 1556. So we'll be using 556, which means that we are using two 555, dual 555. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So I'm putting it over here. I think that will be fine if I'll put it over here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. I think 1 2 3 4 5 6. If I'll put it over here, I think that will be fine, because we need some pins over here also. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so we have 8 pins over here, and we have some pins in the left side of this 556, right, the dual timer. Okay, now I would like to use a resistor. Let's bring it over here. So the way I am creating this virtual circuit, in the same way you also have to create it. So you can simply bring it and you can put it over here like this. So there are 8 pins of this 556. The first pin is for the power, the second one is for discharge, right? The third pin is threshold, this is control B, this is reset, this is for output, and this is for trigger, right? And then the first part is here, this first part we have ground pin over here. This is discharge A, this is threshold A, control A, reset A, output A, trigger A. So everything over here is same except A and B, right? So these are B pins and these are A pins, and we have power pin over here, and this one is the ground pin. So I've put this resistor over here like this. Then we need one more, then we need another resistor. So I have to now first rotate it, so we can do it like this, and I would like to put it, I think if I'll put it over here, it will be great, because we have to now connect this threshold to the positive terminal. So that's how we can do it. Not the threshold, sorry, it is discharge B, which we have to connect to the positive terminal. So I think if I'll put it over here, that will be fine. Okay, so what else do we have to do? We can use this yellow wire, and we have this threshold B pin, and we have this trigger B. So we have to connect both these pins together. So that's how we can do it very easily. Yeah, I hope you're understanding all these things. If you have any issue, please let me know so that I can resolve your issue, resolve your queries. Let's now select this black wire, and I would like to now connect this trigger B with this ground pin. So we can simply connect these two pins together of these breadboard small. Okay, and then we can have this resistor, and I would like to create a duplicate of this, and I'm putting it over here. Okay, so so now it is perfectly fine. Let's now connect this control B pin with this terminal 1 of what we call it resistor. So how can we do that? How can we connect this control B? So we can use this green wire, and where is that control pin? This is the one, that's the fourth pin, and we can simply connect these two pins together like this, right? You have to follow the same steps which I am showing you right now. Now you can use this red wire, and simply you can connect this pin with this pin over here, so as to give it a positive charge. That's the positive terminal of the breadboard, and I've connected it to this pin. So that's how we can give the power to this 556. Okay, this dual timer. Then we need to use this black wire, and let's now connect this black wire to this pin over here, because we have to give it a negative charge. So we can simply do it like this. See how simple it is, right? And then what else do we have to do? We can use this green color wire. Now the second pin over here is output B, so we have to now get the output. So what we can do, we can go ahead and make use of this pin, and I'm connecting it to this pin over here, right? And then we can simply because these pins are connected with each other, so we can use this pin, and we can connect it to this pin of breadboard small. Then we can use this pin, and we can put it over here like this. Okay, now we have these two pins ready, and now what we have to do, we have to bring a capacitor. So we have two capacitors on Tinkercad. One is a simple capacitor and one is the polarized one. So we need a polarized capacitor. I'm putting it over here. Let me just rotate it like this, and I can put it simply over here like this. Yeah, perfectly fine. Right, and then we can have one more capacitor, control C, control V I'm doing, and I would like to put it over here. I think that will be fine if I'll put it over here. Perfect. Then we can have a pink color wire, and let's connect this pin, this output pin, which is pin number 3, with this resistor. So we can simply use this pink color wire and connect it to this pin of this breadboard small like this. Then we can have this yellow color wire, and let's now connect this this ground pin, not the ground pin, sorry, this trigger pin with this threshold pin. So the way we connected these two pins together, in the same way we are going to connect this trigger pin and this threshold pin with each other. So that's how we can do it. Right, it's very simple. When you'll do it on your own, definitely you will come to know about, you'll be able to do it. Okay, it's not that hard. It is looking as if it is very hard, but definitely it's not hard. If I can do it, then you can also do it. Then we need a buzzer. So piezo we can mention over here, we can put over here, and let's bring this piezo, and I would like to connect it. Why it's not coming? Yeah, it's here. So we can connect it to this pin. I think I have missed one thing. It's not. So if I'll connect it over here, so I want to connect it with this actually. How can we do that? It's not possible. I think I'll have to put it over here, right? Or I can bring it over here, but then I'll have to shift this one. Let me do one thing. Let me eliminate this. Let me eliminate this from here, and so let me eliminate this also from here. Let's use this green color wire, and I would like to connect this pin, this pin over here, which is falling in this column in which this positive terminal of buzzer is coming. So I would like to connect it with this pin, and then this second terminal, which is the positive terminal, we have to connect it with. So I think I'll have to shift it a bit. So we can just shift it like this. Just a second. No problem. I'll hardly take 2 or 3 minutes for doing it. So we can shift it like this. And now we have this pin, now discharge pin connected to this pin, and we have this resistor connected to this pin, which is the discharge pin. So we have two resistors connected to the same pin of this dual terminal. We have this control B, and we have, what else we are missing? Let me just find it out. Let me eliminate this first. Okay, so we need let's use a orange color wire for connecting this terminal 1 pin with this control B. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply put it like this, but then I think that will not do, or will it? Just a second, let me see if I can do it in some other way. I need to connect, what is this pin? It is control B, right? So okay, I have to eliminate this from here, and I have to now, because I have to connect this threshold with this trigger B, right? So we can do it like this. I think now it is fine, and then we can use the same wire for connecting these two pins. So it is the control B which I've connected to this pin over here, right? And then we have this resistor. We need to eliminate this from here, and let's connect this threshold pin. It is not the threshold, it is the ground pin, sorry. We need to connect this trigger pin to this threshold pin, so we can simply use a wire and connect these two pins together. Right, I think now it is perfectly fine, and we have already successfully connected these two pins. So we have to eliminate this also, because we need to connect this pin of the breadboard small with the output A, because it is going to produce the output. So we have to connect it like this. Right, the way we have connected, these two pins and these two pins, in the same way we have to define the same connections over here also in the bottom. Okay, I think everything is looking good right now, and then we can simply use this. What is the second point? It is the output point, right? So we have to now connect this output point to this pin over here, which is a free pin, and then we can connect this pin to the positive terminal. So in this way we can do it, right? I think now it is perfectly fine. Okay, so we have connected this pin also successfully. Everything is looking fine over here too. Let me eliminate this from here, and in place of this, let's connect these two pins together. So it is 15, column number 15 pins of which I have connected with each other. Let's now have the second type of capacitor, which is a simple capacitor. I would like to bring it, and let's place it somewhere over here, or I think that will be good if I'll connect this terminal 2 of capacitor to this terminal 1 of the resistor, right? And then we have to now connect this black wire with this pin. Perfect. Okay, and what else we have to do? So this is the negative terminal of this piezo. We have to connect it to the, not this way, we can do it like this. We can connect it to this negative terminal of the breadboard small. Okay, and what else we can do? We can use this turquoise wire, to a turquoise color wire, for connecting this to this pin, which is trigger B. Okay, so what we have to do now, we can simply use this pin, and we can connect it over here like this. Right, I think it is looking perfectly fine. Now we can use this capacitor. It's looking very hard, but believe me, it's very simple. Believe me, it's very simple. When you will design it yourself, then you will come to know about, yes, it's a very simple task that I am doing right now. It's not that difficult. Things take time, good things take time, because it's not very easy to impress others. Okay, so I am now rotating it, and I would like to now connect this pin to this pin over here. So what we have done, we have connected this terminal 2 to this terminal 1 of this capacitor. Let's now use this red wire and connect this pin to this positive terminal of this breadboard. I think right now everything is looking fine. Okay, so we have almost done all the connections. Let me see if anything is missing. So we have done this. We have all the 4 capacitors. I think there is one capacitor, resistor, which is missing. So we have to now bring one more resistor. Let's now rotate it like this. We can do it. And I would like to connect this pin, threshold pin, with this pin, terminal 1 of resistor 1. So that's how we can do it, right? It's a very easy task. And we have to also do this thing. We have to connect this control A pin to this terminal 2. So for doing that, we can, where is that control A? This is the one. So we can simply extend a wire from this pin to this point over here on the on this breadboard small. I think now everything looks good. we can try out the circuit whether it is working fine or not. Let's start the simulation process. Okay, so it is working. No, it worked. I'm stopping the simulation. Let's start it again. Okay, so that's what you will get to see. So that's how you can develop a police siren kind of thing on Tinkercad. So it requires only designing. It doesn't require any kind of coding. It requires only a designing. It requires only a good design, and I hope you are enjoying this. Yeah. So that's what you'll get. And let me just check if everything is fine. This capacitor, with this capacitor over here, you can bring a resistance also. You can link a resistance also, right? You can put a resistance also so as to connect it, so as to prevent it from getting burned. Because when I'm starting the simulation, what is happening? Some red signal is getting reflected, which means that it can burn if you'll do the wiring like this. So it's better if you'll put a resistance over here so as to keep a control over the flow of the current. Definitely you will be able to get the correct output then. Right, so that's it from my side in this lecture. Hope you guys enjoyed this one a lot. And before ending this meeting, again I would like to tell you about this amazing course which we guys have come up with. So this course is based on data structures and algorithm, and on this page you can find all the information related to this course. Please do log in and register yourself for this course to gain experience of data structures and algorithm, which is very much in demand in the market, right? So basically we have kept in our mind grade 9 to 12 students for designing this, while designing this course. And if you are from grade 6 or from any other your college students, then this course is for you also, right? There will be concepts related to data structures and algorithm which will be taught to you in the online classes which will provide you in this amazing course. Besides that, if you want to check out some more courses which we are providing to the students today, so you can just visit our website, visit our main website. There you will find details of all the courses which we are giving to our students. So just check out the details over there. If you find anything appealing and you want to clear your doubts you have related to that course, you can ring us, right? You can give us a call, and definitely we'll sort out all the types of queries you have in your mind related to that particular course you want to go with. So this is it from my side in this lecture. Hope you guys enjoyed this one a lot. Please do not forget to like and share this video so as to make it reach the maximum students possible. Thank you very much for all the support, all the love you are showing to our channel so as to make it more popular among kids. Thank you so very much for joining me in this tutorial. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next lecture. So from tomorrow onwards we are going to shoot Python gaming tutorials, and definitely I'll be waiting you in every lecture which I will shoot on that topic. Thank you very much. God bless you all and have a great day ahead. Bye bye everyone. Take care.